Hello everyone, welcome to How to Calculate with Mr. Kumar. Today we'll learn about how to add and subtract fractions. What are fractions? Fractions are simply used to count a part of something. Say a pizza has 6 slices altogether, but how do you represent one slice? You need to use a fraction. In this case, that one slice is represented by a fraction of 1/6 or 1/6. The number on the top of a fraction is called the numerator, whereas the number at the bottom is referred to as a denominator. How to add and subtract fractions. Now, fractions can be added and subtracted just like normal numbers. However, there are some rules which you need to follow. Number one, when adding and subtracting fractions, always remember the denominator always remains the same. It does not add or subtract. You cannot add or subtract the denominator. Number two, only fractions with the same denominator can be added and subtracted. Okay, so the number at the bottom of the fraction needs to be same for you to add fractions or subtract fractions. Number three, when adding and subtracting fractions, only the numerators are in fact added and subtracted. Okay, so the numbers on the top are only added and subtracted. Let's look at an example. So you need to add 1/6 to 4/6. Okay, so 1/6 plus 4/6. This is easy. You just add the numerators or the numbers on the top. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5, and as per the rules, the denominator is not added and it remains the same, and it is the same, so of course you can go ahead and add. So the answer is 5/6. Let's look at another example. Now in this case you have 10/5 plus 4/5, or 10/5 plus 4/5. Okay, now it looks a bit unusual, 10/5, because 10 is larger than or higher than 5, but not to worry. Again, you just need to add the numerators. So in this case, 10 plus 4 gives you 14. The denominator is 5 for both fractions, so you can go ahead and add this fraction, and your answer is simply 14/5. A subtraction example, in this case you have 10/12 minus 4/12. Again, you just subtract the numerators. 10 minus 4, which is 6. The denominator is the same for both fractions, 12. So of course you can go ahead and subtract this fraction, so your answer becomes 6/12. Now we'll look at another example of subtracting. In this case, you have 25/12. Now 25 is higher than 12, which makes this an improper fraction. Okay, and you need to subtract 5/12 from in this equation, basically, right? 25/12 minus 5/12. Now again, simply you need to subtract the numerators. 25 minus 5 gives you 20, and the denominator is the same at 12, so you get 20/12. Now if you want to learn more about improper fractions, you can click on and have a look at the video I made for improper fractions. But again, to conclude, adding and subtracting fractions, remember, when adding and subtracting fractions, the denominator remains the same. Only fractions with the same denominator can be added and subtracted, and when adding and subtracting fractions, only the numerators are in fact added and subtracted. Okay, those are the 3 basic rules you need to know to add and subtract fractions. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video does help you, and I'll see you again. Thank you.